Hello, and welcome to the Producer's Corner. Today, we will be focusing on producer George Martin, most notably known for his role with bands like the Beatles and America. He was able to enjoy a very successful 60 years working in multiple industries. Before getting his start in pop music, Martin produced comedies and novelty records for artists such as Spike Milligan, Peter Sellers, and several others. As a producer, Martin wore many hats. He was a musician, composer, audio engineer, and conductor, as well as being a record producer. George Martin's first interest in music began at the age of 6 when his parents bought a piano. He convinced his parents to allow him to take piano lessons, but this didn't last long because of a dispute between his mother and piano teacher. His interest was later again kindled in his teens when he heard a symphony orchestra for the first time saying, quote, "It was absolutely magical hearing such glorious sounds. I felt it difficult to connect them with 90 men and women blowing into brass and wooden instruments and scraping away at strings with horsehair bows." End of quote. After a brief time in the military, Martin used his veterans grant to attend the Guildhall School of Music and Drama. There, he learned how to play piano and oboe. He worked for the BBC's classical music department and later joined EMI in 1950 as an assistant to the head of EMI's Parlophone Records. He soon took over as head of artists and repertoire after Oscar Prius retired. After several years as head, he was interested in bringing rock and roll to Parlophone. On May 9, 1962, after a meeting with Brian Epstein, George Martin signs the Beatles. Martin produced every Beatles recording excluding work done by Phil Spector on the song Let It Be. Martin's biggest contributions to the Beatles' music were his musical arrangement on instruments such as strings, brass, and even harpsichord. He even provided soundtrack music on A Hard Day's Night and Help. George Martin has 30 number one hit singles in the United Kingdom and 23 number ones in the United States, capping off an amazing producing career.